A UN nuclear weapons global ban treaty is open for signatures. The Treaty on the Prohibition of Nuclear Weapons will make it illegal for its signatories to test, produce and use nuclear weapons. As part of International Women's Week, the Yorkshire Campaign for Nuclear Disarmament held an event to discuss the treaty, the instrumental role women played in its adoption, and why nuclear weapons are a direct feminist issue.
The new UN Treaty on the Prohibition of Nuclear Weapons, because it's a really exciting treaty that completely outlaws nuclear weapons completely. On humanitarian grounds, rather than talking about international diplomacy and saying, oh, I'll reduce my number of missiles if you remove economic sanctions, that sort of thing. It comes from the perspective of just nuclear weapons are catastrophic and devastating and completely unacceptable.
The threat of nuclear weapons pose a danger to the environment and the global population. But why is the issue a feminist one?
Anything to do with peace is a feminist issue. Anything to do with any form of arms trade and any form of diversion of funds disproportionately affects women and has done historically and does so right now. Anything which causes environmental harm disproportionately affects women also. The fact that the arms trade in general, and this is all arms trades, accompany increases in domestic violence, sexual violence and some forms of trafficking obviously makes it a feminist issue. But peace in general is a feminist issue because women disproportionately suffer all acts of war.
As well as economic measures, biology is also said to be an issue.
Ionising radiation disproportionately affects women physiologically. It causes particular kinds of cancers, which can also lead to infertility, and that's evidenced.
As well as economic measures, biology is also said to play a role.
Female bodies are more susceptible to damage from radiation, things to do with reproduction, and women and children are hugely disproportionately affected by nuclear weapons. And so this event was really important because we managed to bring together feminists and peace campaigners from all over the city to get together and talk about it, establish why it's important, learn more about it and think a bit about what we can do.
And the event was key in equipping the women of York with their next steps.
We were talking about writing to our MPs and trying to encourage them to back the treaty and spread the word. So we're talking about just going out, spreading the word, letting other people know that global nuclear disarmament is in our reach.
Women have been on the forefront of every peace movement throughout history, and nuclear weapons none less so than any other.
With its disproportionate effects on women, the issue of nuclear weapons ban has become a feminist issue, and the Yorkshire Campaign for Nuclear Disarmament hopes that this will bring attention to the treaty. Shazia Ali, That's TV.